The Tour de France 2024. The best start list of the decade, with more than 10 Grand Tour wins on the start list, but who will take the trophy home and who will surprise us on this year's edition? First of all, Tadej Pogačar, the main favorite for this year's race. Pogačar comes from the Giro that would usually put him behind other contenders, however this year, mainly because of the lack of competition he faced in the Giro, he has everything to win the race and do the Giro Tour double. A team with riders like Ayuso, Almeida and Yates will only make it easier. Pogačar will probably try to attack from the first day, looking for cracks in riders like Vingegaard who aren't fully recovered from crashes earlier in their season. Now Jonas Vingegaard, a complete mystery for this year's Tour de France. However, I don't think Visma would put him on the Tour if he didn't stand a chance and would let him recover a bit more for Vuelta. If he's racing, he's in good form, but given that his crash wasn't long ago, I wouldn't place my bets on him, but I can definitely see him taking the second place this year. On the last place of the podium, in my point of view, we have Primož Roglič, another rider who had some crashes earlier in the season. He will obviously be a top contender for the trophy, however, from some recent exhibitions like Criterium du Dauphiné, a race that even though he won, he didn't seem as strong and dominant as Pogačar. I wouldn't, however, discard him from the win this year if he managed just to evolve a little bit more on his past few weeks. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts down below for your top 3 on this year's Tour de France. Remco Evenepoel, the fourth big, has crashed recently too, and is a rider who, after winning a Vuelta, even after that, he hasn't proved to be a bulletproof rider for 3 weeks. Last year's Vuelta is a perfect example of that. So even though I can see him taking a podium place this year, there is also the chance he doesn't even finish in the top 10, given the amount of superstars this tour has to offer. I wouldn't discard Carlos Rodriguez neither from the top 3 fight this year. He has been progressively evolving over the years and I think he can play an important role in this year's Tour de France. Coming as an outsider of the Big Four, he will not be as targeted from UAE, Bora and Visma, and that can give him some space to attack and maybe make it to the top 3 or even more. Number 6, Enric Mas, a rider who has very good results, however lacks a bit of consistency that usually costs him many wins. In my opinion, it wasn't a very good bet to bring Mas to the Tour, considering he could contend for a top 3 on the Giro. However, he is here and he is one of the favorites for the top 10. The first super domestique of this list, Joao Almeida, coming from being the strongest rider on Tour de Suisse to the Tour de France to help Tadej Pogačar. He will be another name to watch out for the top 10. Adam Yates, another rider from UAE Team Emirates, also coming from the Tour de Suisse this year, last year's third place on the Tour, a fantastic rider who could lead almost any team in the world right now. He has the top 10 almost run tied, but let's see if he can make it to the top 5. Jorgensen from Jumbo-Visma, another question mark for 3 weeks. He comes to help Vingegaard, but also as a plan B for Visma. Let's see if he can make it to the top 10 at the end of the 3 weeks and turns out to be another name from this amazing team for the Grand Tours. And finally, Juan Ayuso. Ayuso is another name for the top 10, but I think he won't be on full gas from the beginning, as he will probably be the leader on Vuelta for UAE Team Emirates, so there's a chance he won't even fight for GC. Riders like Carapaz, Bernal, Hindley, Simon Yates, Gaudu, Vlasov or Geraint Thomas are some other names to keep our eyes on, because when a race is filled with stars like this tour, everything can happen, and what seemed impossible before the start may become the truth. Thanks for watching, don't forget to comment your top 3 down below, and if you like, please subscribe and leave a like, it helps a lot and you can come here again for more updates soon.